Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Blackrue back with another video. Before we get started, cue Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue Investing, let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was Blackrue Investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting. So we binge on that Blackrue Investing. Best believe I was Blackrue Investing. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue Investing. Best believe I was Blackrue Investing.
What's up? What's up, guys? It's your boy Blackrue back. We're gonna be talking about LCX and Hedera being leaders of tokenization. One of the things we're going to talk about is the LCX AMA that came out, I believe, August 11th or August 10th. Let's get right into it.
What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you.
So, one of the things, let's get out of the way, is Monty addressed the SEC situation, and the situation, according to Monty Metzger, we're reading it right here from the AMA. The situation is not impacting LCX business or platform. The lawsuit did not involve LCX. It was against former Coinbase executives, and now we learned from the press there are additional lawsuits against Coinbase. There are no new updates from our side. We are also in a wait-and-see position and trying to find out more and to provide help. So that's out of the way. That's cool. But one of the main points from this I really loved is the point from their roadmap, which the community host gets into here. In the YouTube AMA about the roadmap 2022, you said that you applied for a securities bank license in Germany. Is there an update on this? What is this license for? So Monty responds, this is partially correct. We filed for additional securities or additional licenses in Liechtenstein, which will have an impact across the European Economic Area, which includes Germany. In the Roadmap 2022, we wrote our growth strategy is based on the following key pillars: digital securities, additional licenses for securities, insurance, issuance, purchase, sale, and trading. And if we go to it right here, launch of securities tokens, STO, and digital securities products and services. This is the roadmap right here, which they have a link to. And then he goes on to say, the license strategy is following our long-term goal to become a platform to buy, trade, and hold security tokens and other digital securities. Now, this is huge. Digital securities opens them up to tokenizing stocks, tokenizing bonds, tokenizing derivatives like options, futures, ETFs. Oh my gosh, this just opens the door to so many things. So that leads us to how they already kind of lead in the tokenization of things. That's a little bit different than the security, but when you think about it, you can also secure futures like oil futures, orange futures, um, and precious metal futures as well. So it's almost like um, the Tiamon's NFT that they have going on. Um, which reminds me of another thing from the AMA. They have a contest going on for who mentions them the most on Twitter. So your boy is gonna try to get involved with that. Let's see where is that at? Okay, the Tiamon's Awards. Here it is. One of our most active community members and one for new signups. So they're gonna give away a Tiamon, which you can see up here. We want to get back to the community and get you involved in the next phase of Tiamons. Real World Diamonds is NFTs, tokenization, and the TIA token. So he wants to present something new, and it's two things: um, become registered and verified user to win a Tiamon's NFT. How to take part? Go to tiamons.com, sign up and register, KYC, and again, share a tweet saying you joined, and use the hashtag Diamond Giveaway, tag LCX and Tiamons, and mention Tia, and one lucky winner will be selected to win a Tiamons NFT. Two winners, or the second place winner will get 100,000, third place 50,000, fourth will get like 10k Tia. So your boy's going to put himself in the running. I'm definitely going to talk about, and I've been talking about LCX. We've touched on Tia before on here, but I think it's a good time to review it, especially since they're talking digital securities. The digital securities could be like kind of an extension to the whole like Tiamon's program. So I really love how they did the Tiamons, and if you're not familiar with these, they're NFT they're NFTs backed by diamonds. And then along with that backing by diamonds, just by holding and owning the NFT, you get paid out in this TIA token. Now, the tokenomics for the TIA token are here. So every on-chain transaction, a fee of 10% total is automatically taken and split in three ways. So to understand that, you have to understand that TIA token is a DeFi token. So you're going to be able to like stake it, make loans from it, everything that you can do with DeFi, right? But every time you get a fee, 10% of that total is split three ways. Reflection, 5% fee goes to every. So 5% fee of every buy, transfer, sell is redistributed to all existing holders. And the part I love here is about the LCX token. 2.5% of the fee of every transaction is automatically transferred into LCX token at Uniswap. The LCX token acquired will be added to LCX's long-term reserve. So it's essentially like burning it without burning it. Is now put in a part of their reserve, which means it's taken out of circulation, but not burned, but just given over to the team. And then we got 2.5% of the TIA tokens are burned automatically from this transaction fee, thereby making TIA token more and more rare, and long-term times. This is making the TIA token more rare. So this is cool. Right now, I am not sure that they have any DeFi action set up with the TIA token, but they will come in time. So yeah, so the fact that they're burned also makes them a deflationary cryptocurrency, because the supply will decrease with time. But there you go. So that's explained, and the part that these guys are doing the tokenization is explained, and I've showed this with you guys so many times about Hedera and how they plan to do tokenization. I played that video with Lehman like about 50 times. I'm just gonna play it one more time for anybody who may be seeing this video for the first time, or maybe checking out the channel for the first time. So let me just play this, and this also goes into digital securities and how they could be used once LCX gets that license. So what you're gonna hear is Lehman Baird and Monty Metzger, and what Monty's gonna ask him is the importance of tokenization. So hold on, let me just make the volume a little bit louder for you guys. I know I've shared this like 85,000 times, but it's extremely important. So
how do you see the importance of tokenized assets and the future of tokenization?
Oh, this is a big deal. So I think that ultimately pretty much everything of value will end up being tokenized. It just makes too much sense. It's the same way that we used to do record keeping on paper, and it eventually all moved to computers just because it made sense. And we used to send information back and forth by mailing these shiny discs through the mail. How weird. Now it's all just over the internet. In the same way, ledger's going to end up tokenizing everything. What that means is traditional assets like stocks and diamonds and artwork are all going to be tokenized. But in addition, people are going to start tokenizing things that have never been tokenized before, like your own future revenue. You know, Spencer Dinwiddie is doing that. That's going to be tokenized. People are going to be tokenizing things like a kilowatt hour of electricity combined with carbon credits to offset it, glued together. People are tokenizing that. People are going to be tokenizing complex derivatives and futures and sorts of things. All of these things are going to be tokenized. Things that haven't been tokenized before. Spencer had tokenized the ability for people to influence which shoes he wears at the next game. You know, this is not something that has ever been a market before. And so the ability to tokenize things and to send little tiny fractions of a value. I didn't even say that about the diamonds. Maybe I could buy a cup of coffee with a millionth of a diamond. You can't do that today. If I have a diamond, I can't go to Starbucks and hand them a millionth of a diamond. But you can do that with tokenization.
So, he mentioned the stocks, and so that exactly like I was saying, it gets into the tokenization here because if you can get that digital securities license as Monty is applying for, you can tokenize stocks and securities. But like Dr. Lehman Baird also said, you can also tokenize stuff like future earnings of your salary, tokenize things like diamonds. You can tokenize things like your Tesla or your car or whatever. So that just leads into a whole area of assets that banks don't necessarily view as assets right now. That you couldn't necessarily just go into a bank and say, I have this. Can you give me like money that I can leverage? No. However, tokenization opens that up. The small downside is, yes, you could default on it, but the great side of that is you could leverage it if you know how to invest and you will know how to do certain things like that. Watching nice channels like Blackrue Investing. Not financial advice. So, yeah, so definitely come over, guys, and check out some of my past videos over here. And thank you guys so much for watching.